Welcome to the first part in a series of videos where we'll be looking at tools to enhance infoRouter document management software. If you're not familiar with infoRouter, it's a document management and collaboration solution which came out of the American aerospace industry to allow groups of engineers and knowledge workers to collaborate and work on complex projects. It's now sold throughout the world into many different industries, including retail, manufacturing, distribution and finance. In fact, for any organisation which needs to manage and control documents and information. The great thing about infoRouter is a new instance can be installed and up and running in less than 30 minutes. It really is a document management solution out of the box. For more information, check out our videos dedicated to infoRouter. Whilst infoRouter has some really useful features which are great for power users such as workflow, version control, ISO reviews, subscriptions, full text searching, etc., the majority of workers in a business are simply consumers of information, and all they want is a nice simple interface to allow them to interact with a document management system. So, with this in mind, we've developed the range of infoExplorer tools. Document management made easy. The first one we'll look at is infoUpload, and this is a really simple, intuitive way to publish files and documents from your Windows desktop into infoRouter. So let's have a look at infoUpload. I've got a shortcut on my desktop, so we'll open it up now. And the first thing we notice is we get a folder on the desktop which we can move about and put it in a convenient position. And simply all we do is drag documents and files into that folder now. So I've got some samples here. So all I'm going to do is actually just drag a whole bunch over and put them into my infoUpload folder. You can see now it gives me a number which indicates the files or documents that are in there waiting to be indexed and uploaded. And now I double click on the folder and it now makes the connection to our infoRouter server. So this is actually our demo server in the cloud, and obviously I now need a username and log on. So if we now log on to infoRouter, and we're now into the infoUpload indexing station, and what we can see up here are our files in the top left hand corner. These are our libraries in infoRouter that we have access to. So this depends on the user credentials that we've logged on with. We can only see the libraries that are relevant to us. On the right hand side we can see a preview of the files over here. Now the previewer will work with pretty much most standard sort of desktop applications. So we're looking at a sample MSG email file here, we're looking at a PDF here, PowerPoint, Word, really most of the standard sort of Office applications. You will find the odd one that we don't support, for example a DWG CAD file, and in this case the viewer doesn't show anything, but we have the option to open the file in a native application. So in this case we can view the file in a an AutoCAD viewer of some description. So now we've got our files here. We've decided they're the correct files, and we're going to actually put them into some infoRouter archives. So if we pick one of these particular invoices, that's the one I want, and the first thing we can do is we can actually rename the file if we want to. So we can leave it as it is, but often a lot of people choose to rename it and add something like the date and the time. The other benefit of this is if you ever do archive the same file twice, it'll always have a unique file name, and we can also give it a a description, so we'll call it an invoice, and we'll choose where we want to put it. So in this case it's going to go into my invoices library. We're going to put it into 2017, and we can fill in the details here, and we'll put in the invoice number. And this is applying to customer service, and we'll check the amount. And it's a telecoms invoice. So we're now ready to upload that. Now it may be all the other files relate to one specific contract file, for example. So what we can actually do is go to our contract files, choose a folder, and we can add our custom properties. So in this case it's very simple, just a contract name and a job number. So we'll call it JPL Engineering. We'll give it our job number, and we can simply upload all. So this will apply the same metadata to all of the files we're going to upload. So now all of those files have been uploaded, and you can now see that the infoUpload folder is empty. So now we've put some documents into infoRouter, we'll just check to see where they've ended up. So if we quickly log on to our demo server, and we log in, and we can now go to our document libraries, and in there, if you remember, we put the contract files into a year folder relating to 2017. So these are the files, and this is the metadata we applied to them. And likewise with the invoice we put in, that's the EasyNet invoice, and we can see all the metadata applied to that invoice. So all these documents now are searchable. Obviously browsing through the folder structure in infoRouter, but also we can search on the metadata, and we can also search on the content of the documents as well. So I'd like to finish off by covering one of the really useful features in infoUpload, and that's the ability to auto-poll an input folder or directory. Now this was designed originally to work with multifunction copier printers, and the idea is that you can go up to your multifunction device and scan a document to a location that infoUpload is polling. But we've also found it's really useful for capturing information from ERP systems, perhaps your system's creating some copy PDFs that you want to put away. Or again, we can poll a shared drive, so if people are contributing files to that during the day, you can automatically pick those up and preview them, index them, and upload them into infoRouter. So let's have a quick look at how that works. I've actually got a folder that we're polling here called multifunction device 1, and all I'm going to do is actually put a file into that. So there's no files in there currently, so we'll grab one of our sample documents from earlier. It really doesn't matter what the document is at this stage, so we'll grab that document there, and all we're going to do is put that into the folder there as though we were simulating a scan from a multifunction device. So if we open up infoUpload now, we'll see that it's automatically picked that file up. And again, if we log on, we can preview that file. And this is actually the target folder that it's polling. So you can configure that really to any network resource that it can see in network folder. And whenever files are dropped into that, they'll automatically be pulled into infoUpload, sitting there waiting to be previewed and uploaded into infoRouter. So that pretty much covers what I wanted to show you today. If you'd like more information on any of the document management solutions we have, or infoUpload, or you'd like a free web demo, please contact us.